Hello everyone, back to you in today's first video doing weekend forecast for today's first video. So as was on a Saturday, we're having a look at the weather for the week ahead. And it's going to be an interesting week's weather synoptically, maybe not that exciting in terms of the weather itself, but in terms of the weather patterns, a lot of unusual sort of blocking patterns going on in the week ahead. And I shall get on with that for you very shortly. Just say that coming up later on today, I'm going to have a 10 to 14 day period update including all our regular features. So that will be with you later on this afternoon. The websites we're using for weekend forecasts are coming from theweatherout.com and wettest.d, and you can find links to both websites on the links page. Let's get on with it then. I'm going to start off with radar picture from the weather outlook. So we've had showers, showery rain moving southwards and eastwards across the country through the course of today on quite a brisk and pretty cold northerly wind. Actually, some longer outbreaks of rain have been moving southwards through the eastern part of the country, and just general sort of showers through parts of Wales and Midlands up into northern England. Quite a lot of cloud coming through here as well, but going further northwards, I've got some sunny spells, but there are still showers over Scotland coming down into northern Ireland as well. Some of those showers have been wintry over high ground in the north. Not surprising, because here's today's static pressure chart. Winds are back into the north again. So we've got high pressure out to west of the country, low pressure is to our east, and in comes, or down comes, I suppose, that northerly wind, and that's what's bringing the showers across the country today. So for the rest of today, we're going to have further showers across Scotland and Northern Ireland. There will be sunny spells mixed in, and some of those showers could well be wintry over hills and mountains across central and northern Scotland. Coming further southwards, we'll have more in way of cloud, but some bright sunny spells coming through across England and Wales too. However, there will be showers around, and as we've already established, across eastern England, some of those showers have merged into longer spells of shower rain, and there's a few heavy outbreaks moving through East Anglia down into southeastern England, for example, during the course of this afternoon. Temperature's going to be ranging from around 8 to 13 degrees, that's 46 to 55 Fahrenheit, and we'll add on the northerly wind. It will feel quite cold out there this afternoon, feeling more like sort of mid to late November than early October. Overnight tonight, we keep that northerly wind going, so it will remain quite cold. Showers will tend to fade back towards coast layers, so many places will turn dry tonight, but showers will keep going across northern Scotland and running down the east coast. Probably not too many around those western coasts though. Temperatures tonight ranging from around 3 to 7 degrees Celsius. So it will be quite a cold night. Out on the northerly wind, it'll feel even colder than that. Probably too much wind for much in the way of frost, but we have a bit of shelter from the wind, especially so in the north. I think frost is a possibility tonight. However, generally too much of a breeze to stop temperatures falling to frost levels, but it will be a chilly night. Now into tomorrow, we have this ridge of high pressure toppling in across the country that will cut off the northerly wind, and so it won't feel as cold. Actually, temperatures won't be very different from today's, but it will feel generally a little bit less cold tomorrow. Showers continue to pepper those eastern coasts, but most places will have a dry day with bright or sunny spells. And then late on, we're going to find showery outbreaks of rain with this trough of low pressure beginning to move in towards western Scotland and Northern Ireland. That'll probably be after dark though, before it arrives. Temperatures tomorrow, again, as I say, not all that much different from today. Probably ranging from around 8 to possibly 13 or 14 degrees. But because the wind will be lighter, there's more sunshine around, it should feel a little bit milder tomorrow, a little bit less cold perhaps. Monday, trough of low pressure is dropping in from the north and from the west too. That's going to bring cloud and outbreaks of rain. Many east areas will probably start Monday on a dry and bright note, but in the west we'll have rain from the word go. There could be some quite heavy outbreaks of rain mixed in with that, and this cloud and rain will spread southwards and eastwards across the country through the day. Most places having a cloudy, damp day. Much of the rain becoming quite light, I think, as it rises across the eastern part of the country. But just generally quite a cloudy and sort of damp, dreary sort of day on Monday, with showery outbreaks of rain coming and going. Some quite heavy bursts to start the day anyway in the west. Be quite a notably cold day, I think, on Monday, with very little in the way of sunshine, cloud and damp weather. I think you see temperatures struggling to get into double digits across many parts of the country, actually. So those temperatures could well be pegged back at like 7, 8, 9 degrees widely across the country, which is very cold, really, for the 12th of October. We may claw up to around 11 or 12 somewhere on the south coast or down across the southwest of England, but really those temperatures are struggling big time on Monday, and a notably cold day to come with overcast skies and quite a bit of rain too. That's Tuesday, so then high pressure is beginning to take over to the northwest. It's a blocking area of high pressure, forcing the low pressure away to our south and east. What it basically means in terms of weather is that southern and eastern areas will have a risk of showers on Tuesday. Could be one or two quite heavy ones mixed in. Northern and western parts of the country tended to get the driest, brightest weather, and the best of sunshine probably up across northern and west of Scotland and across Northern Ireland. Eastern areas with the wind off the North Sea and most showers, probably quite cold, so temperatures on the east coast again maybe only 9-10 degrees at best. Further north and west, probably quite a cold start with some ground frost, but the temperature then might lift up to around 12, 13 or 14 degrees in the October sunshine. But where we've got those easterly winds, showery outbreaks of rain, quite a lot of cloud in the east, I think temperatures will again be really struggling on Tuesday. That's Wednesday. High pressure is dominating the weather to the north of the country. Winds are in from the east. It means that Scotland and Northern Ireland should be mainly dry day with sunny spells. For England and Wales, those easty winds will drag in a lot of cloud, and there will be further showery outbreaks of rain. Detail very difficult to pin down, but I think like Lincolnshire, East Anglia, probably the Midlands, South East England, could be quite a lot of cloud around on Wednesday, and yes, showery outbreaks of rain are a distinct possibility, maybe some heavier bursts mixed in. If we do get showery rain and overcast skies, then temperatures will barely get much above double digits again on Wednesday, with those east winds making it feel even colder than that. Otherwise, temperatures probably up to around 11, 12, 13 degrees, still below average for the middle of October, but nothing too bad in the north where we've got more in the way of sunshine. At this time of year, sunshine amounts will make a very big difference. Now, that's Thursday. We find ourselves under a little ridge of high pressure on Thursday, so should be quite a bit of dry weather around. Showers tending to be more focused on eastern coastal areas. Even there, they'll probably be quite light. Many places should be dry with sunny spells. We might just bring in some showery outbreaks of rain into southwest by the end of the day. Feeling a little bit milder as well, I think, on Friday, with temperatures ranging from around 9 to possibly 15 degrees. 15 is 59 Fahrenheit. Thursday is definitely one of the better days of the week, I think. That's Friday, so then we've got an area of low pressure has tried to come in from off the Atlantic, but it's been fended off by this blocking area of high pressure still sitting away to our north and northeast. So instead of a low pressure sort of pushing from west to east across the country, it's actually sort of slipping away to the southeast in towards the Bay of Biscay. These are very unusual and abnormal weather patterns for October. What it means in terms of weather is that we probably have showery outbreaks of rain through Northern Ireland, Wales and southwest England, maybe some quite heavy bursts through the morning, and then that tending to pull away down in towards France and Biscay during the course of Friday afternoon, leaving much of northern, central and eastern Britain mainly dry with brighter sunny spells, and these drier conditions probably spreading southwards and westwards through the course of Friday. Temperatures again a little bit less cold, so the range I think is probably from around 10 to 16. 16 is the one that we can turn around into 61 Fahrenheit. We go into next weekend, and we still look very blocked really. This is Saturday, so again high pressure blocking away to our north, low pressure is to our south, winds generally still coming in from the east. As we go through into Sunday, again we have the idea of high pressure to our north, low pressure to our south, winds coming in from the easterly direction, maybe turning cooler through the weekend if anything. It might start to drag in more in way of cloud and maybe some showers back in from off the North Sea. So over the weekend we might see the temperature becoming quite chilly again, and that easty wind, particularly for more east areas, could start to make it feel quite cold. Finally, just having a chance of weather outlook. So we've got showers pushing south east across England and Wales today, with bright skies following along behind. It feels cold in that northerly wind. Quite a bit of dry weather tomorrow, better day tomorrow, more in way of sunny spells, and with lighter winds it shouldn't feel as cold as it is today. Monday could well be a very grey, cheerless, damp day with showery outbreaks of rain and temperatures really struggling as well. It could feel quite cold, quite a cold, dismal sort of day on Monday. Into Tuesday, winds are in from the east, so that's going to make it feel pretty chilly with more showers across England and Wales. Driest, brightest weather for Scotland and Northern Ireland. Still showers keep going on Wednesday for more southern and east areas, with driest, brightest weather will be in the north and the west. And as we go through into Thursday and Friday, it probably turns generally drier across the country, and temperatures maybe lift up a little bit, but it looks like temperatures are still struggling really, even as we go through into the second half of the week. So, in summary, abnormal weather patterns really is the main story, more so than the weather itself. But in terms of weather itself, we're going to have showery outbreaks of rain, but there will also be dry weather too. Temperatures generally staying below par, temperatures generally quite cold, especially when we have these showery outbreaks of rain. Temperatures will really struggle then. Otherwise, just quite a cool week coming up. Probably a trend towards drier weather later, perhaps. And yeah, very abnormal blocking weather patterns, keeping the wind in from the east and from the northeast through much of this coming week. Of course, if it was a couple of months on, then we would be talking about snow with these weather patterns rather than rain. And we'll have to wait and see whether these weather patterns are still with us in a couple of months' time. We'll have to wait and see. But certainly at the moment, weather patterns that we've got are very abnormal and unusual for the time of the year. Right, that's it, weekend forecast. I'm going to be back later on with 10 to 14 day update. That will include all of regular features. Come back for that later on this afternoon. But for weekend forecast, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.